Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends and fellows. How are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. My dear friends and fellows, look, conversation, talk. We are seen talking so often, so frequently. So, my dear friends and fellows, but sometimes this conversation is not easy. This conversation is not smooth or plain, but rather it is complicated or difficult. So, as for the difficult conversation is concerned, as for talking on a disturbing factor is concerned, that is not something easy, that is not something which is so pleasant, and that is not something where we feel so comfortable, but still we have to do it. We cannot totally and absolutely stay away from all that. Sometimes the conversation is not easy. Sometimes somebody is angry at us. They are disturbed a lot and they are showing their anger. They are throwing their anger at us. They are quite angry against us. And maybe it is not that easy. Maybe it is not that easy to deal all that. Maybe it is not that easy to get comfortable with all of that. So, my dear friends and fellows, it is so important indeed. So I think that we need to understand, we need to know about all that. So, dear friend, after some sort of conversation, we have come to a conclusion. We have found out that there are some 18 phrases classy people use, 18 phrases classy people use to handle difficult conversation gracefully, to handle the difficult conversation gracefully. There are some 18 phrases which the classy people use. So, my dear friend, I think if at all the classy people can use, I and you can use it as well. I and you can benefit it from as well. What are those 18 phrases? Let's look upon all those 18 phrases one by one. But it will not mean that we have to speak all of those 18 phrases in the same manner. We don't have to do all that. Whatever is more suitable out of these 18, we can use it wherever a kind of difficult conversation is going on. The first one is, out of 18, the first one is, let's find a win-win solution. Yes, let's try to find a win-win solution, because win-win solution will be good for the two of us instead of a zero sum game. I think the both of us should be getting something, should be getting something out of all that. So this is, let's find a win-win solution. Now the second is, I believe we can find a common ground. Yes, I believe we can find a common ground, although we are arguing, although there is a kind of heated debate going on. So I think that we can find, I get, the second is, I believe we can find a common ground. Now the third is, I get where you are coming from. The third phrase is, in a difficult conversation, I get where you are coming from. So that is the third phrase, in a difficult conversation. Now the fourth is, I hear your criticism and I want to learn from it. Yes, you are criticizing. I am hearing your criticism and I want to learn from it. So that is the phrase number four. The phrase number five is, I value your friendship and don't want to lose it. I value your friendship and don't want to lose it. Again, I repeat that all of these 14, 18 phrases should not be used in the same manner with the same sort of sequence, but rather whatever is more suitable can be utilized, whatever is more suitable can be used there. So that is, I hear your criticism and I want to learn from it. Now the fifth is, dear friend, I value your friendship and don't want to lose it. Now the sixth is, let's look at the facts and go through it step by step. Let's go through facts. Let's go through facts and go through it step by step, going through the facts and taking it a step by step. Now the seventh is, what the what what's the root of problem? what's the root of problem. We need to find what's the root of problem. Now the eighth is, I see this roadblock as an opportunity if we tackle it the right way. I see this roadblock as an opportunity if we take it the right way. If we take it the right way, it will be an opportunity. I see that this roadblock, yes, this roadblock can be an opportunity if at all we take it the right way. And the ninth phrase is, I am willing to hear about you. I am willing to hear you out. I am willing to hear you out, even if I don't agree. Yes, even if I don't agree, I am willing to hear it out. Now the 10th phrase is, let's define our shared goal in this conversation. Let's define our shared goal in this conversation. Whatever is common, whatever is your goal, whatever is my goal, let's try to find a shared goal in this conversation. And now the 11th is, I respect you, and I know you will. I respect you, and I know you feel the same about me. I respect you, and I expect that you feel the same way about me as well. I respect you, and I expect you feel the same about me as well. Now the 12th phrase is that I have been through something similar and I can relate. I have been something similar and I can relate. And now the 13th is, I can hear that you are angry, and I understand that. I can hear that you are angry, and I understand that. So this is the phrase number 13. Now the phrase number 14 is, I don't know the solution to this, but I hear how much it is upsetting you. I know I don't know. I don't know the solution to this, but I hear how much it's upsetting you. I don't know the solution to this, but I hear how much it's upsetting you. And now the 15th is, the past wasn't what it should have been. The past wasn't what it should have been, but I know we can rebuild it. The past wasn't what it should have been, but I know we can rebuild this thing. And now the 16th such phrase is, let's plan something productive for future. Let's plan something productive for future. So that is the 16 phrase number 16. And the 17 is that, let's take a step back. Let's take a step back and revisit this conversation. Yes, when emotions have settled a bit, let's take a step back and revisit this conversation when emotions have settled a bit. So that is the phrase number 17. Now the phrase number 18 is, it's okay for us to just sit quietly. It's okay for us to just sit quietly. So that is the phrase number 18. So these are the 18 phrases. I think that these are quite beneficial every time the conversation is not so pleasant, every time the conversation is difficult, every time somebody is angry at us. How can we tackle it? There are 18 ways to tackle if at all somebody is angry at us. And I think every time we find that somebody is angry at us, so there are 18 phrases. I think we must remember it, we must memorize it, we must understand it. And out of these 18, whatever is more suitable, I think we should we should present it. Or even other than this one, the things can be done in this way as well. So my dear friends and fellows, these are the 18 phrases. These are the 18 phrases, I think, which will be of great help to us every time somebody is angry at us. Thank you very much.